Hi everyone, it's Kay here. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today I'm going to be showing a couple of journals I made and a bit of a saga about this one here, the Heidi one. I wanted to use the original book from 1934 and I wanted to keep the spine intact, so I tried to create a hidden spine. Well, I had no end of trouble because I tried 3 or 4 different things to make the spine with, and one was material, one was cardstock, and the next one was thick paper, and it just wasn't sticking to the spine. And I don't know, I tried all sorts of glue and special double-sided tape and all sorts of things. So anyway, in the end I finally just used a bit of paper, and the sewing just wasn't tight enough. So in the end I just sewed the signature, and then I used elastic to create a spine into the paper that I used. It was just so much trouble because I basically wanted to keep the book and keep this beautiful picture. So the signature is sewn, but it's tied in with elastic, so you can take the whole signature out and do it that way. So that's what I decided to do in the end, because I was just having all sorts of trouble. I think I've just lost my confidence with sewing at the moment. It's just not working out for me because I tried to do another journal and it just wasn't working, So 6 times later, we finally made this journal. I think I need to put some sort of washi tape here to hide the material I used. It looks a bit scungy, doesn't it, really? So, just cut that. So, have you got a coffee? Because it could take a while. So I tried to use as many things from the original book as I could, without making it too fat. So I just used the pictures basically. The material I used here was because I thought it was sort of Swiss, like that dirndl kind of clothes that the Swiss traditional Swiss costume is. So just like I said, lots of things from the book, as much as I could. And I found on Etsy images from Switzerland. So this is a goat from Switzerland, and this lace is from my stash, to create a bit of a flip up with some paper on there. And I created this paper myself, sprayed some brown ink, and then I just rubbed over it with vintage photo. So I also had a 1960s book of Heidi, so I put that in, some of the images in there too, just to give it a bit of colour. And some coloured paper. That's that 60s book again from Heidi. Pages from the original book. And I used a bit of blue on lace on the side as well, mainly because I thought that, where's Heidi? Where is she? Anyway, we'll come across a picture of Heidi and she's wearing blue. So I just created a little card here from the 1960s book. This reminded me sort of like a meadow of flowers that sort of she talks about in the book. So in here I've got a German thing, because in Switzerland they either talk German or French. So I just chose German to put that in there. There's a thing here from the book as well. And so is the goats. So there's her skirt sort of blue, so I just wanted to put blue. And there's the red. I could have used the lace, and not the lace, whatever that she's got her vest strapped with. What do you call this thing here? Corset? I don't know. What is it? What's it called? Don't know. I'm just trying to snip this end off here. I think I must be missing a pair of scissors. So there's just, like I said, there's this I clipped in because it just comes out. There's a pocket in here, and in the pocket there's the story of the author, Joanna Spari. I think Johanna, maybe, because I think some cultures don't pronounce the J, so maybe it's Johanna. I'm not sure. That's not coming back in, but probably stuck on something. Okay, so we keep going, and this is more digital images from the Swiss images I found, and I used a bit of broader angle again because I think it reflects that sort of thing from Switzerland. So there's this. It's not stuck down properly. It's been handled so many times that things have come undone. This is from a Project Life card. I just decorated with a little bit of lace here. This is from made an envelope from some of my stash, and there's some things in there for the buyer. So there's more things here for Switzerland. With some I created a little tuck spot using some Edelweiss. And there's some things in here. I also put a page from a German Bible that's 90 years old and with a German, that kind of font. It's probably not called German font, but it sort of looks like that kind of thing. So there's Heidi and Peter and Clara I should say. So there's a pocket here with some things in, some tags, all using the images from the book. Oh, that's right, I went on behind. Journaling card. Lots of things from the book. Using this pretty envelope again with that sort of meadowy kind of thing. There's that 1960s book. Again, that is again. And I had this left over from a spring journal I made. That I got the digital from Joey Card Maker, so I popped that in there because I thought it just looked fitting. This is from the 1960s book, and this is, I've got acetate on this because it's a poem from the story, and I just wanted to keep it sort of intact, and so that comes up, so it reads the poem like that. And I've got it upside down so that you can see the trim. Otherwise, if you have it on the other side, you can't see the trim. Oh, just going to make sure it's got back in there safely. There's some other pages in there too from the book. It's so hard to be careful with this book because it's so, the pages are old, 1945, that's old. So that's how you pronounce some of the words, so I kept that in there too. Something in there. And that's, the hats come off. That stick down. I don't think you've put glue on that on the end. Okay. So past the story. There's that 1960s book again. This is from the digital with Chalet. Mountain House. It goes that way. I kept that in because that sort of tells the story of the original book, so I kept that there. And this is from Barbara 49 Dragonflies in her website, so because it's in German again. And that's from the 1960s book of Heidi and Grandfather. Excuse me. I'm going to have a bit of a chesty thing happening. There's more from the book as well, and here I've got a bit of history about Switzerland, information about Switzerland I should say, from an encyclopedia. There's another flip up. This time I used a journaling card from Project Life. There's something in there as well. These wildflowers from the Alpine Mountains, and some more things from the book. I might need to trim that one up a bit more. And there's the back of the book, so I think I might get some washi tape to cover up this material, I think. But it didn't need a closure, so left it as is. Then there's this journal which I made with a kit I think it's from My Porch Prints, I think. I can't remember because I got it ages ago and I can't remember where I got it from, sorry. Spine, again, I've signed the signatures and tied it in with elastic because, again, the signatures, the sewing just wasn't working for me. I think I've lost this confidence to do it now. So there's a journaling card at the front, decorated at the front, as you can see. So that's loose, so a person can put something in there if they want to. This was in my stash, that length. So there's lots of things from the kit in here, and some handmade things that I've mine. So I thought would go in here. Excuse me a minute. Move it over a bit. You in shot because this is my second video as well for this because I wasn't in shot. So again, things from the kit. Something in the envelope. Tuck spot from an original book. I just had kept all of these blank pages to use in journals. So there's some things here. There's a fold out and another little pocket with journaling card there. Just keeps sliding. I don't know what I do wrong to keep that, stop it from slipping. Some paper from a book, an old book. This is a belly band with a little writing spot there and some journaling cards on this side, little journaling cards on that side. There's the middle of the first signature. So I created a pocket just by folding up a piece of tea dye paper out. This is from my stash, and that's a picture of an original picture of some mountain climbers that I had in my stash. So I've got that there. I think I made that tag for Junk Journal January, I think. I can't remember. Ledger paper. So I created a over the page pocket envelope here. There's something inside the envelope. I'm not going to undo it. And there's something in this pocket here and something in that pocket there. This one here has got nothing inside. I've got a few of these so that the person who gets the journal can use it however they like. It's pretty, isn't it? So I made that card tag to fit this particular book. Needs a bow, I think. Little tuck spot I made here with circles in there. As soon as I start fiddling with it, come undone. Another journal tag I made ages ago. Again, this is for a challenge, I think. Again, I thought that pop-up worked in there well. And this, I love that this was already in the kit where it's sort of little hinges. That hinges there, and that comes out as a tag. Got some lace on the edges or some of these edging here, depending on no reason why I put things on there. There's something in this pocket here. This again I've clipped it on because it's got a writing spot in the back. Just clipped it on. Decorate the kit with some lace. Another journaling card with a postcard again from the it was called Ivory and Sepia. It's pretty, isn't it? It's an envelope there. I don't think there's anything in that envelope. It's for the person to put whatever they like in there, really. It's pretty, so pretty. Some cards here. They're both from the kit. This is from an original book, so just a page there. Again, this is a homemade tag I had in my stash. I thought that went there. Music paper, ledger paper, These, I get these lace things from Witchcraft You Do and make them up in advance. I have them in my stash ready to go in journals, so that's there. And I've also included some things that were left over from the kit in this, so that the person who buys this journal can use it. So all my journals are for sale, so if you ever see anything you like, let me know, and perhaps we could talk about it. Sorry, I'm sorry about this phlegm I've got. Now the envelope, I flipped it out. That bird is gorgeous. Another little tuck photo. I clipped this to the edge here because it kept on coming undone, and that's another one of those empty little booklet thing. And another belly band which I've made. Put a little notebook there. This comes from the kit as well, so I'll put that in there. And this is a decorated envelope that I have made in a previous video, and if I remember, I'll put the link to that video for you. But if you go back, it's not, I think I made it about a few weeks ago, so I know what's on my desk video, so that flips up, so I didn't stick it all down. Anyway, that's my 2 journals. I'm really happy with the way they turned out. The reason why I hadn't, this, why you think, oh, how come you do 2 at once? Well, I actually started this journal, making this journal, while I was waiting for the glue to dry between the false spine and the original spine. And this was forever being stuck between books and things like that, trying to get this spine to stick together. So while that was trying to be glued together, I was working on this because this took a while to get organised. Like I said, it was just, I pulled it apart so many times just to try and get it organised and permanent for whoever wants to buy it. And I'm really happy with the 2 journals because this did turn out really well in the end, and I think I love the look of this one. So thank you very much for joining me today, and please take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.